Now, is there a humanitarian crisis in Gaza? Yes, because there's a huge amount of structural damage, and there's no question that Hamas hiding behind so many civilian infrastructures that yes, the destruction of Hamas means that also civilians get hurt. The IDF does its best to prevent that, but that does happen. It's a war. That's unfortunately what happens in war. Do I think the war is managed brilliantly and perfectly? Absolutely not. I think that the Netanyahu government, with his extreme coalition partners, Ben-Gvir and Smotrich, have been dragging on the war. I think that another leader that is more competent and wise would have done a much better job. The idea of preventing humanitarian aid now achieves nothing. I think that that was a very big mistake. And of course, there's many things to criticize the war. In fact, there are ways to criticize the way World War II was managed. Did the Allies need to bomb Dresden? Not necessarily. There's all kinds of decisions that are made in war that, in hindsight, you say, okay, was that really necessary? That's not the point. The point is that Israel is fighting a just war, and the cause for every single death in Gaza is Hamas, because Hamas has the ability to return the hostages. It doesn't. Hamas has the ability to agree to a ceasefire. It won't. And Hamas has the ability to give up its arms. It will not. And Hamas also has the option of surrendering, but it refuses. Just like we've seen in Germany, also a psychotic leader in 1945, who refused to surrender and brought about so much destruction on Berlin. So yes, there's destruction in Gaza. There's a humanitarian crisis in Gaza. The war is not managed in a way that is, the most agreeable to me, but it's a just war. It's a necessary war, and Hamas cannot remain, because just today we've seen Hamas firing rockets at Israeli civilians. That cannot happen. Israel cannot be asked to live under Hamas rockets, so Hamas must be defeated. I hope the war ends very soon. I hope the people of Gaza get some peace and calm and embrace peace and coexistence with Israel. Most importantly, I do hope the hostages return very, very soon, but the media needs to be held accountable for the lies and anti-Semitism that it spreads, for spreading blood libels. The media must be held accountable for spreading blood libels like the one about the 14,000 children about to die within 48 hours. And of course, then they put in small letters that they retract that. There needs to be accountability for that, because the consequences that they impose on Israel are real.